Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Birchard. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to make this really cute card using the Sending Sunshine polymer stamp set. And I like how it creates a really great scenery. So let's make a card. I'm starting off with Whisper White, and I've cut it to 5.5 by 4 1/4. I'm using the Stamparatus. And I'm going to start off with the big water stamp, lack of something to call it. And again, use your stamp set underneath the door so you have a wonderful platform to ink up the stamps. Give it a nice massage. Now, because it's photopolymer, make sure you have the rubber mat underneath. Otherwise, you're not going to get a very good impression. Clean this off. And let's move on to this smaller water and just layer it on. And I'm going to line up the edge of the stamp and the half circle for the sun. Pick that up. Now reposition my paper. I've put purple tape both sides so I know where to line it up again. And I've also got this corner in the back, so let's make sure. Nope, it moved. There we go. Pick it up carefully. There we go. One more check. I'm good. And I'm going to be using, oops, not this one. This was Balmy Blue for the first one. Second layer is going to be Pacific Point. Ink it up. Almost inked up. There we go. Give it a good smush. That's a technical term. Excellent. Wipe this off. Now, because I had ink on the door, it put ink on my magnet. Make sure you wash that off because you're going to have issues later on. Oh, look at there. Okay, let's move on to the sun. There it is. Again, lining this up, the horizon line with the horizon line. Pick it up with the door. Make sure that's down. And I'm going to be using crushed curry for the sun. Put the stamp set back underneath. Give it a good smush. That's my term of the day. Pick it up. Oh, looking good. This set is so easy to build a scene. And now I'm going to come in with my clouds. And one's going to go there. I'm going to move this. I'm not too concerned about that blue. We'll just make it part of the clouds. There we go, and there's one more. Put it right about there. And good. And I'm going to be using, oops, let's pick it up. It helps if you pick it up on the door. Again, realign it, magnet down, crushed curry closed. Now I'm going to be using Smoky Slate for the clouds. Ink those up. Perfect. Thing I want to do, a little squish right there. There we go, that filled that in nicely. We'll wipe off the stamp set and the door. And then I'm going to take this out of the Stamparatus. Set that aside. Grab one of my blocks and I'm going to grab the foliage. Close this up. And now I'm going to be using shaded spruce. And I'm going to pretend that this is a sand dune over here. And I'm just going to fill it in so that it makes a little sense. I think that's good. Let's wipe this off. And I'm going to come in with the little foliage. There it is. And again, same color. Fill it in a bit. And I'm going to put one right over here. Oops. Clean that off. And I'm going to use the sentiment. Inhale, exhale, enjoy. That's relatively straight. Close up the green. And I'm going to come in with the Tuxedo Momento black. Ink that up. And wipe off so I don't add to my card where I don't want it. Right about here. Give it a good press. Let the cardstock suck in that ink. Haha, I like it. Put that away. Let's see, what am I missing? Wink of Stella. Little wink of Stella for my son. And the lake or ocean. How about body of water? There you go. Now this foliage kind of looks funny just hanging out there. So I'm going to be using Crumb Cake with a sponge. And I'm going to create a sand dune. Now if you have nails like I do, make sure you don't hold the sponge like this, but curl. Otherwise you'll get the half moons on your project, and unless that's the look you're going for, you don't really need it. And I'm just going to fill in where the sand dune would be. Or at least the illusion of a sand dune. I'm then going to take the sponge and I'm going to go around the edge and just give it a definition. Still using the Crumb Cake. And you can make this as thick as you want or as light as you want. I'm just going to give it about a medium coat here just to give it the edges. Alright, put that away, and I see where I've got some finger marks, so you know how we can hide that? You guessed it, rhinestones. Let me get some rhinestones here, and we can fix that. Grab the take your pick tool. Look at there, solved. One down here. Remember, odd number, more appealing to the eye. Let me tuck that in. Excellent. And I need my card base, which is Pacific Point, cut at 5.5 and scored in the middle at 4 1/4. And I need to grab my dimensionals. And we're going to add this to the back. You can put as many or as few as you want, but you just don't want the card to bend when it goes through the mail. Getting there. Last one. And again, I'm going to use the take your pick, and I can easily pick up the backings. Here we go. And now make sure I've got it opening the right way. Line up the top. Sorry, my head's in the way. Line up the top and the sides and go final. And there you go, cute little card to send to anybody, cheer up their day. Well, I hope you enjoy this crafting experience with a civil engineer. Please subscribe, like, and share, and leave a comment. Tell me, who would you send this card to? Thank you so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week.